to pay all this money to live on earth to all these corporations that's running everything. Okay? And this is what they sell you. Fear, fear, fear. All the damn time. So they can stay in control. All the time. All the time. Be afraid. Be afraid. Watch. Everything is bad. Everything. It's always a lead for the police. All the time. We need to go fight Al Qaeda in Africa. What are you in Africa for fighting Al Qaeda? Okay, this is you know who. So this fire right here happened October 2012, October the 12th. Okay? 2012. Now, here's the deal. I've been telling you guys that the universe has been trying to get at you to understand that all this stuff that's been going on with all this pimping and stuff is going to stop. Now, the state of Washington is named after one of the most corrupt people that ever been a part of slavery, which is George Washington, all right? Regardless to what any of you guys say, he was not a great man. You always pick your little leaders and everything, and they all be very immoral people, all of them, from Christopher Columbus to Napoleon to Alexander to George Bush to Elvis Presley to every person you guys have revered. They've always been a person that centered their characteristics around barbarism. Every one of them, including your great founding father, who you say, but we have run structures all around this world that let you know he could have not been the founding father, especially with his melanin recessive skin. And I'm not saying this stuff to be mean. I'm just saying this stuff because the world needs to wake up. You're not going to find no melanin recessive man and give him a title of a founding father. That's impossible. Okay, so now let's just consider the bonuses that the people can make. All right. Off of most of the atrocious ideals, the most atrocious one was to sell fear propaganda and get involved with a controlling body to force the unsuspecting masses to be coerced into an enterprise of racketeering. This is what I mean. When you force motorists to have insurance on a vehicle and make them criminals if they don't have it, take their cars from them, embarrass them, put their names all out in public like deadbeat losers. The same people who've made circumstances so unbearable, a tire costs so much money, gas costs so much money, oil, maintenance, everything that's, you go. Everything that's just ridiculously unmanageable. So you get all these insurance companies that's around pimping everybody. If you live on this earth and you want to be privileged, you need to get permission from the state to drive a car. So the state's going to make these laws that says that if you drive a car, you got to have insurance. And you got to have insurance recognized by the state, which means that I can't give money to my neighbor and he tell me, well, if something goes wrong with you, I got you. I'm a millionaire. You know, you just give your money to me. No, you got to be white men appointed by the same cabinet of corrupt government bodies that they are. That's all it is. I don't care what nobody say. All it is more government corruption, that insurance card thing. All right. Now, anytime that someone, first of all, tell you you have to pay them for the privilege of sustaining yourself, meaning that you done came in forced to where you can't even compete unless you have a cell phone, a computer, and a car. That's what all jobs want you. You require. You gotta have these things. And then all these things is a method of extracting money from you again. So we have a corrupt government system that doesn't do anything but implement materialism as well as literature of control, laws, if you will, that perpetuate their control of everything. And then the people who doesn't want to be in compliance with them, like for instance, let me explain it to you like this. Say you was a person who was wise enough to know that driving a car is detrimental to your environment, so you don't want to do that. You're wise enough to know that having a cell phone is bad to your environment. It kills bees, deals with cell phone towers, change the rating rituals of animals and all kind of stuff, so deadly to the environment. But some people want to make money so much that they just don't care, even though they research and that testing of these products show them to be damaging. They don't care. They still put them out there. And the person worse than the person who put them out there is the person who knows it and still buys this stuff. So let's say for me, for instance, I want to say, I'm just sick of materialism because people are stupid as hell. And I don't want to be a part of that anymore. So I don't want a cell phone and I don't want a car. Well, you don't want a job or a woman then. Real simple. Because the women require that you have those things, and so does these jobs out here. Because the women has been brainwashed into being a commercialized entity for the corporations also. So quick to want to exploit their femininity, exploit their sexual beauty. They always got some white man out there who wants to sell their bodies, talk them into getting fake ass titties, everything fake, 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 so we could push our fake controlled money around. So we get people to be fake. We could get people involved with needing our fake asses through our distribution of our fake ass money that we give back to the people who we taking everything from. So they can use this money to get the simple things that they need to sustain themselves. But before they can even get the money to sustain themselves, we're going to charge them for everything they need. If you want to be a security guard, you got to go pay the state so much money to get a damn license. Well, we got to do a criminal background check on you to make sure that you're not a criminal like us. Because if you do a background check on us, you're going to find out that we murdered everyone that stole this land, and we're still doing that by stupid bullshit like making you give us money so you can work. And everything you need to do about sustaining yourself, we tax you and make you pay us so you can work. So we're like gangsters and extortionists and criminals, and we might burn up our own building because it's a profit in our illegal scheme, racketeering methods, money laundering and money stretching and money escalating, and every freaking thing our cracker asses do is corrupt, and you know it. So yeah, that's why you're sitting here looking at the burned down building, because it made money by getting burned. Real simple. Burning up shit is what the universe is getting ready to do, but it's not going to be for profit. All these structures that people are starting to burn up. Now, it's really ironic that there was a school burned up in Seattle as well as Vancouver. 2 schools. Come on now, sometime to tell us something. Now, I told you when I came here that when I was in Los Angeles, schools started burning up, and then the whole Malibu burned up. So, it is what it is. I told people that the universe is really upset. Now, either someone is starting all these fires for arson, which it was the case in LA. Mostly every fire that got started, according to the news, was arson. Everything but the sun. Oh well, we'll see. But I tell you one thing, there will be more fires. Especially this summer. Let it just keep raining. The tree's gonna keep growing. And these dumbass controllers that know they are imposter, murdering thieves, they are gonna sit their ass around and be so wanting to be in control forever with their egos and everything. And in 3 years, 25% of all those bastards are going to be dead. All of them. Because the universe is starting to clean house. And fire is purification. So everybody out there who believe that the actions that has gone on with the theft and the poisoning and the pillaging and the damage and all of the radical disregard for life around this planet at the hands of these European males are going to all be met with this type of incident. It's real simple. Now, I've been here 2 years, and in that 2 years, there's this fire. Okay. Wait a minute. October the 12th, 2012. I've been here since 2009. I think. Either way, since I've been here, there's been an I-5 bridge fire at the, Doubletree, I think. That whole building burned out. This school up here, plus this Sikh temple, and the school in Seattle, plus numerous of houses. And that's just how it started in LA. Now, in LA, it's real hot summer all year round. So the forest fires did not need for the summer heat to ignite themselves. Them things be burning in October, November, December, down there all the damn time. But here in the Northwest, it's really wet during this season of winter where it rains so much. But now when it keep raining like this and summer come and you see vegetation grow all around Mount St. Helens, okay, when you see that and then you start to feel the earth tremble and you start to seeing activities around that volcano, I just want you to know that it's my mother's segment because she has tried to make it perfectly clear to everybody on this earth. I have sent my son to repair that planet. And all you stupid ass white men that think you're going to sit around there and hold on to your stupid pocketbooks and stop the fish from being able to regenerate and stop the trees from being able, all this concrete you done poured everywhere. And everything that you made it from my materialism that I'm still in control of. And I am going to make the ground swallow a lot of you motherfuckers up. And I hate to say it that way, but that's really the dynamics of it. You know, I don't have to be Reverend Martin Luther King, okay? I don't have to be all these hating ass preacher, black sellout, faggot ass Bishop Blakes. I don't have to be that, okay? Because what I am here to do is warn everybody that the earth is getting ready to be turned back into a God calibration. And that means that all those Christian preachers that preaches to you that God is a white man, a white dead man, and has perpetuated spiritual death all around this planet. I don't care 1 ounce of sweat about how they feel if I call them bitch made, sellout, faggots, because you know what? That's exactly what they are, and they know it themselves. Okay? Anytime you will sit your ass up and don't care about the small children that are going to grow up illiterate and dumb and without knowledge of self because of your perpetuating that white supremacy lie so you can get money to put in the bank just like these other white men do. You just nothing but them. So you know what? I ain't got no love for you. I don't care about none of y'all. TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Price, all you niggas that's running around here rich, walking around looking at poor black people like they beneath you because you got nice shoes and big temples and you think you something when you know you ain't no different than a crack dealer. So I ain't got to say nothing else. Just know this. A crack dealer and your ass in the same prison cell, they should let the crack dealer go first. That's the truth. Oh, by the way, just words to the wise. All your insurance companies out there, you might want to insure some of your own shit, okay? Like your own house. Because, see, you've been ripping people off, too. You're a part of the same corruption. So, yeah, make sure you double up on your own freaking shit, okay? Because Segment got your ass in mind, too. So the universe says you can't get them to listen to shit. You know, you can't get them to hear nothing the prophet got to say. Everybody's so busy wanting to do heroin and wanting to screw and have sex and drink alcohol and go and beg Jesus for forgiveness. Like, that's the way it works, you know. So I said my prophet, and he's been down there telling you guys everything, you know. You all want to sit up and act like everything is a joke. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's okay. Nothing to worry about. You know, that's how everybody feel. You know what I'm saying? That's just what you all want to be the true dynamics of everything you really want. You know, things to be the way you want them to be. You don't want to accept your God status, but you want to have God permission to do whatever you want to do. You know, and just go ahead and do all that, but I'm going to show you what's coming. You know, I'm going to let you know. Just like Asar been telling you since he's been there, he's been warning you about these fires. All right? We all know that. This is a fire that the firemen can't put out.